The steep twists and curves of famous Lombard Street across the bay in San Francisco. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Irving is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fires from 18. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Now Irving. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Wiggins outside. The feed to Gibson. 6 to shoot. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Count that one. Thompson's got his first points of the game. Minnesota really had a rough year last season. A lot of people know that, obviously. A lot to do with their defense. They just, Greg, struggled in almost every defensive metric.
Yeah, and, you know, they struggled at times guarding the basketball, but ultimately I think the biggest issue for them was their inability to protect the rim. That's an area and a point of emphasis that has to improve for this young team.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Curry, here we go. A shot by Thompson, no one's around. Here's Green, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
You know, with the Timberwolves in their defense, it was the league's worst in opponent field goal percentage. Also dead last in field goal percentage, which takes threes into account for the value they add. So near the bottom of the league in block shots as well. Hard to win when you're struggling in those areas.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Dishes to Curry. From the arc. Here's Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he knocks down the first one.
And really, overall, the defense was just very poor. The defensive field goal percentage at the rim, worst in the league last season. And you don't have to block them all, but you need to do a better job of challenging shots, something the Wolves are going to have to work on.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Young comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Outside Durant. Floats one up, and Gibson sends it back. Outside Irving. This one for 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Minnesota, Ahmed is out there with Payne. And it's Crawford, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Aldridge in at the 5. And then Jones with the jam.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Jones. A minute 42 left here in the second. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson passes to Iguodala. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together. But the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Curry kicks to Green. Here's Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Curry dishes to Green. The screen from Thompson. Green with a screen on Teague. Thompson inside the line. Rebound by Dang.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Rush the pass to Dang. He kicks to Teague. Lets it go with a 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Green dishes to Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Butler against Thompson. Teague. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Teague's got his first points in this one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Thompson from long range. They grab their own miss. It'll count. That misses would have counted had it gone in. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, much of the stresses of the coach was talking about taking care of the basketball. What kind of work has this team put in, making sure everyone is doing their best to limit those turnovers?
I mean, you look at film, but it's just about the in-game situation. It's just analyzing the situation and taking care of the ball.